So what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what the instructions tell us to do. We're going to take these circles, and if a word needs a capital letter at the beginning, we're going to put the circle over it. If it doesn't need a capital letter at the beginning, we're going to leave it alone. So let's take a look here at doctor. Who can tell me, does doctor need to have a capital letter at the beginning or not? The word doctor. Who can tell me? Violet? What do you think? Yes or no? Yes. Well, Violet, for doctor, if it's by itself, no capital. Because is there only one doctor in the whole world? No. Doctor is just the name of the job that they have. But since there's more than one doctor in the whole world, if I say doctor, you don't know which doctor I'm talking about. Now, if it was part of somebody's name, like let's say if it was, I don't know, let's say Dr. Rivera, then you would capitalize doctor. But normally, if it's in front of somebody's name, you don't actually spell it all out. You would just put capital D and then you'd put an R for doctor. So if it's part of someone's name, yes, it gets capitalized, but this one, because it's by itself, no capital letter. What about England? Should England get a capital letter at the beginning or no capital letter? Nakai, what do you think? Capital letter, no capital letter? I think Nakai's frozen. No, I can't hear your microphone either, Nakai. Try typing it into the chat. Just tell me yes or no. So put it in the chat, Nakai. Yes or no? Okay, there we go. I see you nodding your head. So yes, England needs a capital letter. It's the name of a country. Not just any country, but England. So it needs to be capitalized. The Alamo. The Alamo. Who can tell me? Does the Alamo need capital letters or no? Who can tell me for that part? The Alamo. Capital letters? No capital letters. The Alamo. The Alamo is a place. It's in San Antonio. It's a very old building. It was where an important battle happened during the Texas Revolution, which we'll talk about later on in the year. But it was where they had a very, very important battle. It's an important piece of history in Texas, but the building is still there. If you go to San Antonio, you can still go and see it and visit it and stuff like that. Pretty neat. I'm surprised it's still standing. It's a very old building.
I was born at San Antonio, and I just went there like I think 4 or 3 weeks ago.
Were you able to see it?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was long time.
I'll see Chase has seen it. Jaylene, what do you think? The Alamo. Capital letter or no capital letter?
Um, I think it does need a capital.
It absolutely does. It's the name of a place and it's a specific place. So it's not just any place. It's not just over there. It's the Alamo. There's only one of them. It's the name of it. You know where you're talking about.
I've been to the Alamo before.
Oh, have you? That's cool. I've been there. It's been a very long time, but I've been there before. I thought it was pretty cool. What about winter? Who can tell me, do you think winter gets a capital letter or no capital letter? Jada, what do you think? Yes or no? If you want, since your microphone wasn't working, you can either type it in chat or you can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Yes, winter doesn't. People get confused with that a
I go
lot.
to the
The
restroom.
name of a season does not get capitalized. So winter, summer, spring, fall, or autumn does not get capitalized normally. Okay? But that's a mistake that a lot of people will make. So seasons, no capital letters. What about Atlantic Ocean? Atlantic Ocean. Okay, Christopher. Jadine, what do you think? Yes or no? Atlantic Ocean. Capital, no capital. Yes, Atlantic Ocean definitely needs a capital. And in this case, you would even need two. You would need Atlantic and Ocean. Because both words are part of the name. What about lake? Messiah, what do you think? Lake. Capital letter, no capital letter. No, no capital letter. Lake, there's not just one, there's tons of them, right? There's Bonito Lake, there's Elephant Butte, there's all sorts of lakes just around us and all over the world too. So just saying lake doesn't tell us which one. That one stays lowercase. What about book? Book. Who can tell me what they think? Should book get a capital letter or no capital letter? Nakai, what do you think? Capital letter, no capital letter?
No capital letter.
Hey, your microphone's working. Good. You're right. No capital letter. Again, there's not just one book in the whole world. There are tons and tons and tons of books. That's not being specific. So, no capital letter. What about Sprite? Sprite. Sprite, capital letter, no capital letter. Who can tell me? Jaylene, what do you think? Capital letter, no capital letter?
I think it does need a capital letter because it's the name of something.
Very good. It's not just any soda, it is Sprite. You know exactly which brand of soda you're talking about. What about country? Country. Bailey, what do you think? Capital letter, no capital letter?
No, I have a different question.
Oh, what's your question?
Well, I was trying to move the square or the circles,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not letting me.
Let me check on it. Did you make sure you went to the new one?
Oh no, I didn't go to the new one yet.
Oh, you gotta go to the new one.
Okay.
Okay, who can tell me? Country. Capital letter, no capital letter? Nakai, what do you think? Capital, no capital?
Capital?
In this case, no. Because they don't tell me which country. There's plenty of countries in the world, and they're not telling me the name of a particular country. Like England, England gets capitalized, but country does not, because England is being specific. It is the name of one country, but there's no country called country. What about Taco Bell? Taco Bell, capital, no capital. Violet, what do you think? Capital, no capital. Yes, Taco Bell does get capital. In fact, it gets two. For Taco and Bell, both are part of the name. R.J. Palacio. R.J. Palacio. Capital, no capital. Who can tell me? Brianna, what do you think? Capital, no capital. R.J. Palacio. R.J. Palacio. Capitalize. It is somebody's name. Just like anybody's name, we need to make sure it's capitalized. This one would actually have three. It would have the R, the J, and Palacio. What about Mexican? Mexican. Capital? No capital. Ezekiel, what do you think? Capital, no capital. Mexican.
Capital.
Capital. You definitely need to capitalize it. It's telling you which country it's coming from. All right. Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis. Capital, no capital. Alexa, what do you think? Capital, no capital. Mr. Davis.
Capital?
Mr. Davis does get capitalized. And again, it would have two. It would have Mr. and Davis. You know what? I think I'm going to need these ones, so I'm just going to go ahead and just put one circle for these words. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Okay. Civil War. Civil War. Capital, no capital. Okay, Jada. Noah, what do you think? Capital, no capital. Civil War.
Capital.
Capital. Needs to be capitalized. Even though there's been more than one war, the Civil War is a very specific one that they're talking about. Zebra. Zebra. Is zebra a capital or no capital? Jaylene, what do you think? Capital, no capital?
Um, no capital.
No capital. There's not just one zebra in the whole world, and its name isn't zebra, so it doesn't get capitalized. Tuesday. Capital, no capital? Alexa?
Capital?
It does get a capital. Name of a day of the week. Okay. This bottom part is for you to do on your own. We have 6 different sentences. We have lots of little circles. So what you're going to do is you're going to read the sentence and you're going to take the circles and put them over whichever letters you think need to be capitalized. So for instance, sentence 1, Aunt Pasha lives on Ralph Street, which is behind Maple Creek. If you think that the word lives needs to have a capital L, I would put a circle around the L. Okay? Or if I think that the word is needs a capital I, I'm going to put the circle around the letter I. There's lots of little circles for you to work with. If you need to, you can also use one of these bigger ones and just squish it down. Shouldn't need to, though. If you do, they're there. Go ahead, read the sentences, and move the circles to the letters that you think need to be capitalized.